in the aftermath of LeBron James' failure and people questioning, once again, and it's LeBron's fault too, by the way, that people are questioning whether he's going to retire, whether he's going to switch teams, whether he's going to stay at the Lakers, because LeBron James always gets up, gives these performative things to make people ask that question, to get that out there in the news cycle, to make it known that he's not happy, so that the organization has to bend over backwards to do whatever he wants, because LeBron James is one of the biggest bitches we've ever seen in professional sports. But wasn't long after that despite all the things we've heard about Bronny James potentially transferring to Villanova, doing all this stuff, all of a sudden, a new rumor about LeBron comes out in regards to the Lakers and his son. Lakers open to 3-year extension for LeBron James and drafting his son Bronny, all to keep him there. Now, this is the same Bronny James who averaged about 5 points a game at USC, the same Bronny James who isn't even in the top 50 when it comes to overall rankings in his class, the same Bronny James who LeBron said was better than half of his teammates basically on the Lakers at the time. Well, suddenly things have shifted. LeBron James is putting out messaging like, oh, it's not a priority to play with my son, even though you claimed that was the priority, that you would go to the team where he played, all of this shit. So you really have to start to question, is this a serious possibility? Do the Lakers, are they that fucking desperate to keep LeBron there that they actually might draft a player who does not right now belong in the NBA just to keep a 40-year-old LeBron?
Absolutely, they will.
And that's pathetic, man. They're the Lakers.
Well, and it's pathetic for Bronny. Like, imagine the only way.
It's unfair to him.
It's extremely unfair. And him knowing that the only reason that he made it to the NBA, it's not on his skill alone. It's because his dad, Lord, he pretty much held the Lakers at ransom to draft his son into the league. He didn't earn it. He didn't get there by skill alone. The only reason he's there is because his daddy got him there. And that's unfair.
Yeah. I mean, the kid can't play. He's not draft worthy at all. That's why he entered the portal. He's more than likely, honestly, he's probably going to go to some other college and play ball for another year.
And I think that we have to also factor in what happened. He had a cardiac arrest at the beginning of the season. A lot of question about what caused that, what may have happened. But regardless of all of that, he did die, basically, briefly. He had cardiac arrest in the beginning of training camp. So I do imagine that this season probably didn't go how it would have if he had been completely healthy the entire time, had not been limited for so long. So who knows? Maybe next year he can kind of break out and live up to that potential that people did see in him, before this season at USC.
Yeah.
But either way, he is not a draft-worthy player right now in the first or second round. And the Lakers might do that just to keep this bitch who continues to destroy their entire franchise.
And the NBA. Honestly, if I'm LeBron, I'm doing this. All right, Bronny, you're going to go back to college. If Bronny actually decides that, go and play another year. I'll play one more year, and then I'll retire. And that way, you can actually go out there, set your own path. I won't be in the way or anything like that. I won't be dictating where you're going to go. I believe that's the fairest way to give Bronny a fair shot.
But LeBron doesn't care. LeBron has said for years, right? Like, his goal for the end of his career is to play with his son at the same time.
Yeah, and he caught backlash. That's why he started changing his tune.
I just think LeBron James, he only cares about himself and himself alone. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck how his son gets to the league. He's going to get his son in the league no matter what.
Let the kid be a kid. No, you didn't let your kid be a kid.
I think that because LeBron James will never catch Michael Jordan in terms of like the tangibles that we have and all that stuff, what he has to do is do a bunch of things that Michael never did, which is, hey, win a championship with 3 different teams. Hey, play alongside my fucking son in the NBA at the same, like all these things that people will try to tack on to LeBron James' greatness or something. Right. That's what LeBron has to then surround himself with. So you have the people that want to defend him to have a little more ammo in their fucking belt. But it's just a joke. LeBron James, not the same dude he was a couple years ago. He's putting up okay numbers when it comes to his offensive numbers. Defensively, he is a liability. He's horrendous on the floor. He's given up insane numbers to the people that he specifically is supposed to be guarding. Just look at that Denver series and what happened to the players he was assigned to defend. It is bad.
Yeah,
And
Lakers
are
in
not
like 7 years.
No, Lakers will not be able to win a championship with him on the team in the next couple of years. But it's probably what they're going to do because they're desperate.